everybody, it's me Blanche. Welcome back to Feast in the Middle East. Today is a busy day. I am off to work. I have a live shot for work and I really don't have that much time to cook, but I had prepped some stuff the night before and I thought I would share another what I eat in the day, hopefully to give you some ideas when you are busy on the go and want to eat healthy and want to eat Mediterranean. So stick around for the ride and let me show you what I eat in a day. The Mediterranean diet is the only diet with long-term scientific studies to support health, and the dishes in this video are in line with this way of eating. You can pause the video here to get an idea of what this diet is all about. My grandmother lived to 102 disease-free on this diet, so I'm simply following her eating patterns with a few modern twists. I'll link a more in-depth video of the Mediterranean diet for you here if you want a primer. Today, I feel like having cheesecake and apple pie for breakfast. I found a way to eat both in one dessert full of protein and pretty low in fat and pretty low in carbohydrates. It's going to be also high in fiber, so it's sort of in line with the Mediterranean diet of lean protein and high fiber. And I'm so excited to share this recipe with you. You could have this, what I call apple protein cheesecake. It's only 100 calories per serving with 14 grams of protein. And it's super filling. Okay, so let me share that with you right here in my kitchen. For the high protein cheesecake, I whisk 1 egg and then I add about 50 grams of egg whites, or about 2 egg whites to jack up that lean protein. Whisk in a tablespoon of cornstarch to thicken it up a bit, and then some vanilla extract. About a teaspoon is good enough. To sweeten things up, I add another protein source, which is a scoop of vanilla whey protein. About 30 grams is good enough. Finally, I add 300 grams of zero-fat Greek yogurt. Whisk really well and then put in an 8x8 baking dish or pan and bake at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. I usually prep this on Sunday and this will last me about 4 days. Now you can use any fruit you want, but 'tis the season for apples, so I cut one up, add a 1/4 cup of water, a dash of cinnamon, and simmer until the water evaporates. I even add a teaspoon of monkfruit to make it a little bit more sweet, and then put it right on top of the cheesecake, just like that. The Mediterranean diet emphasizes healthy fats from nuts or olive oil. Now for this breakfast, I'm using American Dream nut butter. This stuff is crack in a jar. The butters are family owned and every flavor is super smooth and creamy with so many delicious flavors and toppings to choose from. Did I mention they are low in sugar and high in protein? Yeah, do yourself a favor, use my code BLANCHE10 at American Dream Nut Butter for 10% off. You can thank me later. For lunch, I prepped what I call rush hour Lebanese chicken noodle soup because I'm always in a rush and it takes less than an hour to make. I fill it with immune boosting ingredients because frankly, everyone is sick this time of year. I just heat it up, stick it in a thermos for something warm and cozy to eat for lunch when I'm on the go. Now, if you want the recipe for this, just write Lebanese chicken noodle soup in the comment section and I will make it in my next video just for you. For a snack on the go after lunch, I packed the Rolls Royce of bars, the David bar. Now this was developed by Dr. Peter Attia and it has 28 grams of protein for only 150 calories. They are pricey, but I just eat them on really busy days and you could save $5 if you get on an 8-week subscription model. They taste like chocolate chip cookie dough when you microwave them for 10 seconds. Now for dinner, I love to make easy heat and eat casserole so that everyone can heat up their portions while I'm still at work. This is my Mediterranean style sausage and spinach pasta bake and it's so easy to make. What I love about this recipe is measurements don't really matter. Use as much or as little of each ingredient as you like. I personally start by mincing about 6 cloves of garlic and then I finally chop half of a red onion. Saute both in 2 tablespoons of olive oil until the onion is soft. I then add a full package of chicken sausage. You could use Italian sausage too. Just be aware of the fat content. After the sausage is browned, just dump in a bag of ready washed spinach and cook it down until wilted. Now fresh basil is a must for this dish and I just take a handful and give it a fine chop. The aroma alone should be making your mouth water as you prep. Now I want the filling to be nice and creamy also. This is where ricotta cheese comes in and I add a full container. Stir that around and then add a cup of shredded mozzarella cheese, followed by a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. Now mix that up until it's well incorporated. Line a baking dish with some marinara sauce, and now it's time for the pasta. I use pasta shells and follow the package directions, basically boiling them for about 10 minutes, and wait till they cool off before stuffing, or else you're gonna burn your fingers. Now top with the rest of the marinara sauce and sprinkle a little more mozzarella before you put it in the oven at about 375 degrees for 30 minutes, and dinner will be ready. Now, if pasta is not your thing, no worries. If you're watching your gluten or your carbs, you can actually put this in portobello mushrooms and it'll taste amazing. So basically all you have to do is take a couple of mushrooms, drizzle with some olive oil, season with some lemon pepper, stuff the mushrooms with the filling, and then bake it the same way, and you are good to go. Thanks for joining me, guys. Make sure to subscribe, please. And if you want to see more videos of what I eat in a day, please leave them in the comments below, hit like, and I will see you soon. And thank you to my Patreon fam. I love connecting with you through behind the scenes blogs and recipes. Your support keeps this channel going.